What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel as always. Thanks for stopping back for part 2. I just didn't want to make the first video even longer than it always was. Most of them will be kept more to this size, but there was so much to cover with opening day. Some people would just get the packs would not know what to do, so I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what to do. Moving forward in this No Money Spent series after this, I will be breaking down kind of probably twice a week is what my goal is to start with, of what I'm doing currently, how I want to do my team. Lots of times I like to resell my team, get the money, and then go back and buy a new team for cheaper like a day or two later, especially after drops. It's just one way to not lose the value of your cards that are in there. There's all kinds of other tips and tricks I'll have for that. I'll probably make like a top 5 video, top 5 methods for making money without having certain drops or certain things that go with it. But I don't want to waste your time. I just wanted to touch on that. If you like this content, or if you want to do No Money Spent, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch next to Certified. Love to have you come out over there. Whenever I'm live, that's where I'm going to be. Once a week I'll try to be on here on YouTube as well, but for the most part all my live streams are going to be on Twitch. I can just do those live there and connect with people on a different platform as well. And then, like I said, over here I like to cut it up and keep it in. But here we go. Let's dive into how I got, or what came next after part 1. Okay, let's talk pack glitch. If you were in the marketplace on Tuesday when the game came out on pre-order, if you bought this Conference Stories pack for 43,000 coins, you got blessed with the best glitch of all time. You got an automatic 88 overall. As you can see here, I pulled from this pack. Now, this is what I didn't realize what was the treat that I was in for. I shout out to my boy Dave, who popped in my chat when I was live on Twitch. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Like I say, guys, random times like this, things will come up, whatever. But I got this card, quick sell it for 65 or 5,300 training, and then go boom. Watch what happens with this magic right here. You go open the Conference Stories training pack for 300 training, guaranteed 88 overall, 89 overall. People were even pulling in the 90 overall Burden. So as you can see, I just pulled Judkins right there. He sells for 8,500. I'm not sure what Burden sells for. I didn't actually pull him, but I just kept rolling through this. I wish I would have known the urgency of this and just been flying through these packs rather than looking through, skipping the animations, all that kind of stuff. But you live and you learn. This is my first glitch I've been a part of. I haven't played Madden in years, so I hadn't been any part of glitches, or I wasn't in it heavy when the glitches were happening, if they were happening before. So as you can see here, just mowing through this person after person. I pulled this center about 8 times, but it didn't matter because I just kept selling them for training points so that I could re-roll them later. This is a method if you ever get in a glitch. Here you go, Colin Oliver. But if you ever get in a glitch, just mow through those packs, take advantage of the glitch until they fix it, because they will fix it as fast as they can. Another Oliver here, 88 overall, the right linebacker. So as you can see, I was super blessed by all this pack after pack after pack after pack. Now I know some people that pulled like 30, I know some people that pulled 50, I know some people that only got in and got 1. Let me know if you were blessed with this glitch. Let me know if you weren't. I really hate that not everybody didn't get in on this. It was a once in a lifetime, once in a college football ultimate team glitch. So as you can see, another Oliver here, but they just keep coming and coming and coming. So again, I know a lot of people in the comments, or a lot of people are gonna be like, oh yeah, but you're No Money Spent and you got all those glitches. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? Not take advantage of the No Money Spent? I mean, opportunities like this happen, so I'm gonna take full advantage of it when it happens, and I'm not gonna look back from it. It helped me out. It helped me further along my No Money Spent sooner. As you can see here, they stopped coming out of packs, the glitches. They came out with the Conference Stories of the week, which were normally supposed to be in these. So I ended up pulling 11 88s and 189 in Judkins in my 12 pulls that I got before they fixed the glitch. So I was absolutely flabbergasted. I didn't know what to do, but I thought, hey, you know what? Let's go online with this new team and check it out. So I went online. Welcome to the team. We have Oliver making a nice hit there. This is actually the 80 overall, but he snagged a pick here, but it was just night and day difference from playing with the team that I was given at basic day of. And here's Judkins for his first carry ever for me, and wow, what a beast, right? Like I said, it took me from not being able to compete to completely competing online. I started an actual he's gone. appear disconnected. But as you can see here, here's the offensive side of my team. So we have Judkins, and I don't know how you say his name. I think it's Boeheim, maybe. But he's a center for USC. He's an 88 overall. I was able to pack an 80, which was really good at this time. And then that was the offensive side. But here you can see all the ones that I didn't quick sell in time, or that while I was pulling them. So I go ahead and go to quick sell those that I have left there, and get my training points up, and then start pulling the stories of the week. So I would combine, keep pulling. 80s made a set, 80 to get an 83 overall. When you got an 83 overall, you can put them in 4 of them in a pack. You can get an 85 overall. So I just kept doing that over and over with all my training points. In hindsight, I probably should have saved some of my training points for the next upcoming weeks, but you live and you learn. I also just wanted to take advantage of this. But as you can see here, 4 80s get you an 83 overall. So this dude Ransom here. Now I was torn in between, so some of them I would keep, some of them I would post, just depending on the sell. That one was 100,000 right there. But I ended up keeping the 83 overalls that I made for my team, so that I could make my team better. And then, you know, various players like that one Brown, I still use him today. I think he's a really, really good 4th option. He's quick in the slot, so on and so forth. So I was just able to build a team that was competing. It wasn't even overpowered at this time. I just went straight online after getting it. Just amazing what a center, 2 defensive players, and a running back will get you. So that way. So I abused Judkins. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. He's an 89. Just like if you pulled the Burden, I would abuse Burden. I'd run go routes every time I could. But here's the defensive side of the football. As you can see down there, Oliver, and then Carter is up there in the top left. One thing, I apologize, I gotta work on my quality of recording. I don't know why it's not recording better, but hopefully I'll get those clearer for you guys. But as you can see here, these were the 83s put together to make the 85 Rising, so I added him to my team, and we went back online, and just more of the same, man. I mean, Judkins is an absolute monster. When he gets out in the open field, he is amazing. So if you get a chance to now get him, I think he's only 510. This person quit out, as you can see. But I think he's 510,000 in the marketplace, and I really think that's good money spent, especially considering what else is out there. At this current time of recording, I know Ollie Gordon's out and Todd Gurley, but they're still not terribly expensive. But as you can see here, I've actually played this dude. I'm going to show you a couple clips. It was a really, really back and forth game. I was down 14 going into the end of the second quarter, but luckily I just happened to sneak through here and get a kickoff return, which was huge because that turned the momentum. I believe I had the kickoff with 4 seconds left is what it ended up being, but I was able to run it in right there before halftime, make a comeback, get the ball. First play from just... If you don't have Judkins, go get him, man. It's just non-stop of this. But he was the greatest pull that I've had this year, obviously. But just more of the same. But this is back in last play of the game right here on the goal line. I thought that dude caught it, and I thought we were going to overtime, but he didn't. Shout out to him. He was a really good sport. We talked most of the game. It was a lot of fun. But ended up pulling out the victory, so that made it 2 in a row there. This is another one I won 13-0 before the dude quit out, so that's 4-0. Or 3-0, I don't remember which one. But here's just more of the same, just the lockdown defense. He's out, 25-13. I mean, it's just, it was a blessing, and it was fun to go through. So 4-0, as you can see down there. I've only given, or I've 2 shutouts, and then 2 I've given up points. I decided to go ahead and buy the UK jerseys finally, and just Judkins after Judkins after Judkins. Y'all are going to get tired of seeing these clips, but I just wanted to show you his breakaway speed that's there. I mean, it's amazing. So we had this dude quit out right after that play. That sent me to the bye week, or the first round of the playoffs. I think EA did a really, really good job of making these really cool once you get to the playoffs and the head-to-head, where the look at the environments. I mean, this is the Superdome. Like, this is awesome. But this was the first kickoff. Just wanted to show you the environment, focus on that of the gameplay, really, and go from there. But I thought it was really, really cool how they did. But again, first touchdown, Judkins. Who else would it be? I like to celebrate and showboat when I go in. Even if I'm losing, I do it too. I just find it really fun to do the things. Ice in My Veins is probably my favorite one. But as you can see, man, like I said, it's just a blast. 6-0. I wish this was Kentucky in real life. We were at big bowl games like this, but unfortunately we're Kentucky right now. We're on the up and up, of course. So here's Carter. The lag issues were bad, as you can see there, waiting for peer to connect, but I ran it back for 6 right here, ended up being 14-0, and then stopped the dude next play, Judkins again. So I'm out early, 21-0 in the going into the mid of the third quarter, and I don't know why this dude didn't quit out, but 28-0, and then this was the house call that ended up breaking this dude's back and having him quit. So there was still 3 minutes left in the fourth, but I get it. You're in the playoffs, you want to make it, because if you lose, you go home. But that was the straw. Dude quit out. He said, "I've had enough." But 34-0 was awesome. I was getting nervous at this point where it's like, you know, you got one more game before the national championship. It gets really competitive up here. Nobody wants to lose. As you can see, the next bowl game, I think this was the Cotton Bowl. But the opening kickoff, man, what can I say? Judkins, man. Judkins is my MVP. I may never win a national championship again. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to even push like this. So Judkins was my best opportunity to get a national championship. As you can see here, just the breakaway speed. I really love the end zone celebrations and how the team comes over and celebrates. I think it's really cool this year how they did that. But here's another pick. Still in the first quarter. Again, that's the same guy. I don't know how you say his last name, but he ran the kick or the pickoff last game. So just upgrading the team. He's a 80 overall, I think, or 82 maybe. 83 overall. So it's not like he's an overpowered player, but he's just a solid defender. And this guy had enough. He was out. Thankfully, he quit in the first quarter. We didn't have to play to 34-0 that my last opponent did. So now we advance to the national championship. I was extremely nervous going into this. I didn't know what to do, but as you can see over there, I pitched a shutout in all but 2 games of this run so far to the national championship. So here's the opening kickoff. This guy marches right down the field, as you can see here, just super solid drive, and then he just throws an absolute dot in the back of the end zone here. I don't know, blown coverage. Defense is really hard for me. Of course, he goes for 2. He's one of those guys. Not looking very promising for me, so I was getting very disappointed. And then, of course, I fumble right here. But I was able to get the ball back, so that was a huge uplift right there. And then I went right back to Judkins. I said, "Son, I need you in that end zone." So he said, "I got you, Nexus. Let's go." So this man's breakaway speed is untouchable. As you can see, bring it back. And a little, But touchdown, we're back in this game. I always go for field goals unless it's absolutely necessary to go for 2. Again, this guy was really, really good throwing dots across the field. It was very disheartening that things ended up going like this. But I stayed with it, and Shepard right there caught one right at the end of the first quarter. So we're going 14-14 into the second quarter. They blocked my kick right before halftime. It was 4th and goal for me, but look at this. Look at the big fella. Look at him go. He got in there for the touchdown, and that was a huge momentum change right there because this is the end of the second quarter. This dude was feeling a little pressure. User picked him. This run back, though, rated on a scale of 1 to dud, or 1 to stud, or stud to dud, whatever you want to do. But this kick return, absolutely amazing. This was the one that basically, as you can see, another lag issue. Bo returned that, and I was feeling really good about myself because it went from blocked field goal to returning it for a touchdown. Here you go. He scores a touchdown. He's right in it. But I leak out here with Rising. This guy comes in, and I don't know why I decided to go for it on 3rd and 19 like this, but I call a timeout right before halftime. I'm like, let me take one shot. Look at that. Look at that, right before the half. Puts me right back up. It's 34-20, 35-20 with the field goal, and then the opening kickoff is what did him in. Just kidding. But that would have been amazing, right, if he ran it in for a touchdown like that. But I believe this is the first. Yeah, this is the first play. Take it to the house with Shepard. He was really good for me. He's only an 81 overall, but he was absolutely a stud for me while I had him. He's no longer on my team. But look at this end zone celebration because guess what? We are on our way to the ship. We are national champions for Kentucky. This is my first national championship in college football. Went 8-0 to get there, and it was absolutely amazing. So I was blessed, but I thought I'd show you the packs that I opened. I just still couldn't believe that I went 8-0, not just winning the national championship, but going 8-0 in the national championship. So these packs were a little disappointing, though. I got Barnes. He was an 83, which was decent. but not real great for winning a national championship. I thought you'd get more. Got this 82 that I ended up quick selling for 51,000. So like I said, it was just disappointing, but I just wanted to give you all a look at my team right before I go ahead and call it out for the day. But be sure to like and sub if you do like this video, if you made it this far, and always stay tuned for my noties, and I will be doing these series quicker and more often for you guys.